ഹലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, എല്ലാവർക്കും പുതിയൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഫാർമസിയുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട ഏതൊരു എക്സാമിനും പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പാകത്തിൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻസേഴ്സാണ് തയ്യാറാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഇന്നത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ: ദി ഡ്രഗ് കോമൺലി യൂസ്ഡ് ടു പ്രിവെൻറ്റ് സെപ്സിസ് ഇൻ സിവിയർ ബേൺ കേസസ് ഈസ് ഡാഷ്. ഹിയർ ദി കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ: സിൽവർ സൾഫാഡയസിൻ. Silver sulfadiazine cream is used to prevent and treat wound infection in patients with second and third degree burns. Silver sulfadiazine is an antibiotic. It works by killing the bacteria or preventing its growth. Second question: stool softener is dash. Here the correct answer: Docusate. Docusate is a stool softener. It works by increasing the amount of water the stool absorbs in the gut, making the stool softer and easier to pass. Next question: antidote for insulin is dash. Correct answer: antidote for insulin is glucagon. Insulin is a dash. Insulin is a hormone. It is secreted by pancreas that controls the amount of glucose in our bloodstream. It also helps to store glucose in liver, fat and muscles. Finally, it regulates our body's metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Next question: hemoglobin is classified as dash. Here the correct answer: hemoglobin is classified as chromoprotein. Hemoglobin is a chromoprotein. It is present inside red blood cells that carries oxygen from the lungs to tissues and organs in the body and carries carbon dioxide back to lungs. Normal hemoglobin count varies with age group. In case of newborns, it is 17 to 22 gram per deciliter. 1 week of age, it is changes to 15 to 20 gram per deciliter. In case of 1 month old baby, it is 11 to 15 gram per deciliter. Up to 12 years old children, the normal range of HB is 11 to 13 gram per deciliter. In adult male, it is 14 to 18 gram per deciliter. In adult women, it is 12 to 16 gram per deciliter. Men after middle age, 12.4 to 14.9 gram per dilution. Women after middle age, 11.7 to 13.8 gram per deciliter. A condition in which the number of red blood cells or the hemoglobin concentration within them is lower than normal is called anemia. Hemoglobin is needed to carry oxygen, and have too few abnormal red blood cells or not enough hemoglobin, there will be a decreased capacity of the body to carry oxygen to the body's tissue. This results in symptoms such as fatigue, weakness, dizziness and shortness of breath. The optimal hemoglobin concentration needed to meet physiological needs varies by age, sex, elevation of residence, smoking habits and pregnancy status. The most common cause of anemia include nutritional deficiencies, particularly iron deficiency, though deficiencies in folate, vitamin B12 and A are also important causes. Hemoglobinopathies and infectious diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, HIV and parasitic infections are also the reasons for anemic condition. Different types of anemia have different causes. First type is iron deficiency anemia. This is the most common type of anemia that is caused by a shortage of iron in our body. Our bone marrow needs iron to make hemoglobin. Without adequate iron, our body cannot produce enough hemoglobin for red blood cells. This condition is iron deficiency anemia. Without iron supplementation, this type of anemia occurs in many pregnant women. It is also caused by blood loss, such as from heavy menstrual bleeding, an ulcer in the stomach or small bowel, cancer of the large bowel, and regular use of some pain relievers that are available without prescription, especially aspirin, which can cause inflammation of the stomach lining resulting in blood loss. It is important to determine the source of iron deficiency to prevent recurrence of the anemia. Hi friends, here we are responsible person, so we should be take care in the time for dispensing painkillers such as aspirin, because it may leads to life-threatening situation. So we must sure to dispensing such medicine as per updated prescription only. Next type of anemia is vitamin deficiency anemia. Besides iron, our body needs folate and vitamin B12 to produce enough healthy red blood cells. A diet lacking in these and other key nutrients can cause decreased red blood cell production. Some people who consume enough B12 are not able to absorb the vitamin. This can lead to vitamin deficiency anemia. It is also known as pernicious anemia. Next one is aplastic anemia. This is rare, but it is life-threatening anemia. Occurs when our body does not produce enough red blood cells. Causes of aplastic anemia include infections, certain medicines, autoimmune diseases, and exposure to toxic chemicals. In some cases, anemia is caused by bone marrow diseases. A variety of diseases such as leukemia and myelofibrosis can cause anemia by affecting blood production in our bone marrow. The effects of this type of cancer and cancer-like disorders vary from mild to life-threatening. Next type is hemolytic anemias. This group of anemia develop when red blood cells are destroyed faster than bone marrow can replace them. Certain blood diseases increase red blood cell destruction. Hemolytic anemia may be inheritable or may be developed in later in life. Next type is sickle cell anemia. This inherited and sometimes serious condition in a hemolytic anemia. It is caused by a defective form of hemoglobin that forces red blood cells to assume an abnormal crescent shape, and these irregular blood cells die prematurely, resulting in a chronic shortage of red blood cells.